great Corey Anderson. Obviously, big fight out here in Dubai. How are you finding the Middle East?
I mean, it's hot. It is hot. That's what I'm finding. I mean, but it's beautiful. Clean. I went to the mall to see, like, you go to the bathroom and they got people coming in cleaning right after you. Like, it's dope. Like, I wish they did this in America. You know what I mean?
Hey, maybe if the Republicans will make that happen. Maybe.
Yeah.
Obviously, big fight with Dovlet coming up. How much of him have you seen, and how much of him have you kind of analyzed? And obviously, I was asking you there, like it's fun to get in there with a good wrestler like that.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched all his fights since we fought. Actually, I went back and studied every fight he had that I can find. It was hard to find his fights, and ever since I watched all his fights live, and I've gone back and watched his fights. I knew eventually when the PFL tournament was going on, whoever was winning, I was watching their fights, going back, knowing that the chance of us fighting, the champ would have to fight the champ at the end. So I'm very tuned to what he's going to do.
What do you think of his win over Impa?
I mean, it's not, like, to me, not saying Impa isn't good. I just feel like Impa was too small for 205.
He's a welterweight, right?
Yeah, he was a welterweight. He fought at 70 in the UFC, and he had the opportunity to fight 205, and he did great there. Can't take that away from him. Everything he did at 205 was awesome. Met him in person, good kid. I actually met him before he did the Dana White Contender Series, and I was hoping he could win. I'd like to see him keep doing success, but the fact, like I said, he was just a smaller 205. It was an exciting knockout, but it wasn't like, oh my God, you knocked out such and such.
Is there a chance? So, like, obviously, you want to fight Dovlet. That's the main fight you're focused on. And you have said Nemkov is the one you really want to finish the story with. Is there a chance, though, you do Dovlet, you do Nemkov, and then maybe Francis opens up as a possibility when you've got the two belts?
Hey, whenever the money is at and the contracts and the checks and the belts lined up, that's where I'm at. They say checks and balances. I'm on checks and belts right now. That's it. I'm at the point, I guess I've been doing this for 13 years, fighting 12 years. I fought pretty much the who's who of everybody, but Alexander Gustafsson and Jon Jones. I've been to the top. I've been at the bottom. I had the highs, I had the lows. Now I'm at the point where I got a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old, a wife, 2 houses, properties, and businesses and stuff. It's about making money to set them up for a better future.
And obviously, you've got some great opportunities to do that. And I'd imagine in the Middle East, it's a little easier. I'd imagine it's a little nicer of a paycheck out here, too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a really nice paycheck, but I can't afford it out here. It's expensive here. I like the Midwest living.
Tell me, obviously, you said you watch every fight. You keep up with everything in MMA, correct?
Yes.
So before there was ever a Tom Aspinall, it was Jon Jones was ducking you. Mm-hmm. You remember all that talk?
Yeah.
What do you make of the current situation between him and Tom? Is it the same situation?
It's the same situation. Everybody keeps saying, you think Jon Jones is ducking? Like, 100%. Like, it's kind of funny. We both did the same thing. Jon Jones did a meet and greet type thing in his country, and Tom ended up going. Jon Jones did a meet and greet right down the street from my gym in Jersey, and I ended up coming. He ended up calling security, had me kicked out. It was like, it's like everyone's like, oh, you think he's really ducking? Like, yes, those are the tendencies he do. If it's somebody he's confident he can beat, he's going to talk about you all the time on media. Oh, I'm fighting such and such. I'm ready for such and such. When he doesn't have that confidence in it and what he can do, he kind of stays quiet. He doesn't say your name. And then he does everything he can. Like, oh, I need more time. I want this. It is what it is. But you can't take away what he did, except the fact he did a lot of steroids.
And I guess he got kind of lucky that the Blachowicz fight happened. And I guess, and he kind of pushed that as well. Like, I'll fight you if you fight, but he would have fought Johnny Walker if Walker had beaten you.
Exactly.
But he was like, oh, well, you need to fight Blachowicz.
Yeah, he got to fight one more. I got to get another rematch. And that one, I went out there, and that was, again, another one fights. I went out there trying to prove a point, like I said in there. And don't go out there trying to knock anybody out anymore. I was trying to prove a point. I feel like I got to get a finish to get this title fight. Knowing if I would have just went out there and wrestled and won, if I would have just mauled him for 5 rounds on the ground like I did the first time, there was no denying me the title fight. There's nobody else left. But I went out trying to prove a point, and it cost me.
And obviously, what would your advice, I guess, be to Tom? Then obviously he's gone out and he's gone, all right, I'm going to go fight Cyril Gane. Jones retired, and then the second the Gane fight gets announced, he's automatically unretired.
Not a White House, he's back. Exactly. The advice to Tom is to stay focused, man. Just keep doing your thing. You out there doing a great thing. You making a name for yourself. You are one of the GOATs already coming. So don't worry about him. If his time comes, the time comes. If not, just keep doing what you're doing, keep winning, and build your legacy. In
your heart of hearts, do you think that if you'd beaten Blachowicz, they would have forced Jon to fight you? Or
I don't know, man. They had told me, you got to think, I fought Glover Teixeira, and he was the winner of him, and Alir was supposed to fight for the belt. And I stepped in for Alir. I beat him. And said, oh, you don't got enough wins yet. And so then me and Alir fight. We was same management. And like, all right, if they fight in Corey, whoever wins gets a title fight. I beat him. He get a title fight. Knock Johnny Walker out, who they told was getting a title fight if he beat me. I think if I would have won again, they would have found a way to just say, oh, you need something else.
And last question, do you think do you think that he will ever fight Tom, or do you think he's going to
coming back? Now, if Tom mess around and get hurt or retire or something, he'll pop back up and fight. and then when time comes back, he'll be out again.
Thank you very much for your time, mate.